il mio canale. Continuiamo con WWE2K con My Rising Legacy. Facciamo la parte quella là femminile. Allora, ma dobbiamo creare il nuovo personaggio. No. The Rock, John Cena, Andy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre. Da Miz devo andare all'inizio. Big E, Coffee Kiss. Quelli qua, te e tre. Questa è Becky Lynch. My Race. Locca l'ha fatta da Legacy.
Of course, that match was an instant classic.
But, Justine, which match of yours wasn't a classic?
Oh, you're way too kind, Robin. To point out that very real truth.
Were you nervous at all?
Me? Nervous? Of course not. I had that match on lock. In fact, I was always calm, cool, and collected from my first day in the ring to my 6th championship victory.
The match.
The following is scheduled.
Championship. Stai guardando? Scusate, no. go. Sua mano già sta. Continua a attaccare le mele della barra al posto fine. C'è una carica la mossa fine, dopodiché avvicina all'angolo per stare con la carta fine. Vabbè, non me lo ricordo. Che cavolo, guarda tutto mosso. Ma che cavolo fa? Sì, ma è stare tutto. Fare tutto il mosso. Quindi sta mossa è quello che pare fantastico. Guarda, non mi ha fatto no.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Women's Champion, Justine.
Watching my first title win again?
After you talked it up so much on your podcast this week, how can I not?
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic match. I just figured you had it memorized by now.
Sure, but it's a tradition at this point. Visit my favorite aunt,
Only aunt?
watch her most epic victories, and now also stress about what I have to live up to in my debut at Survivor Series tomorrow night. Why are you laughing?
Oh, nothing. Just that if I didn't know better, I'd say you were nervous, which is super hilarious, because I know that I didn't teach my favorite niece
Only niece.
to be nervous about getting in the ring and doing what she does best.
Yeah.
Especially not when she's been trained by one of the biggest legends in the business. If I'm being honest, there's really no comparison.
You really do manage to turn everything into a compliment about yourself, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm a 6-time women's champion. Would have been 10 if my career hadn't been cut short by injury.
I get it.
A main eventer and Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Who had the top merch sales in the 2003 fiscal year.
Okay, you've made your point. I should get ready for tomorrow.
That's my girl.
Da memoria del personaggio. Tecnico. Corporado. so. Vediamo se sta già. No, ho sbagliato. Aspetta. A posto. Abbiamo la dobbiamo modificare meglio. Modifica le mosse finali. Tutto.
As the mystery SmackDown competitor, shouldn't I have been shuttled in secretly or something? The whole golf cart with the black sheets get up?
Don't worry about it. No one knows who you are. Yet. No one knows who you are yet. Tom!
Justine! And LJ too? It's so good to see you both.
Same here, Tom.
Wait, do you even still go by LJ? Man, it was always a hoot and a half having you backstage when you were a kid, dressing up in Justine's gear, being her shadow, her little Justine. But suppose you're not 8 anymore, huh?
It's fine. But I am trying to get known on my own here.
I've heard. Good thing you're debuting tonight. The secret's pretty much out backstage. A few more hours and it'd be out to the entire WWE universe. You doing something here tonight too, Justine?
Nope, just here to support my niece's big moment.
Come on. Surely you'll find some way to steal the spotlight.
Molly.
Justine.
Wow, I've got a... I better go check on the, Yeah, I got no good reason, but I'm gonna leave now.
I heard you were working backstage these days.
Beats sitting at home, talking to the internet.
It's called a podcast, and it's very popular.
But I'm not here to resurrect old rivalries.
Would you really call it a rivalry if there's a clear conclusion and undisputed winner?
I was actually here to greet our newest WWE superstar. Wish her luck.
She doesn't need luck.
And let her know that I'll be working with her to get her ready for her Survivor Series debut this evening. Is that all right?
No, that's great. I'm so excited to be here representing Team SmackDown.
Great. Get settled and then let's talk. Justine.
Please don't make things more difficult for me on my first day. Besides, you two were friends once.
Sorry, you're right. It's just... Well, you know what she did. It might be ancient history and there's no reason for her to mess with you, but be careful with Molly, okay? I'm gonna go say hello to people. You all right?
I'm all right. I'm ready.
Yeah, you are. I love you, kid. You'll do great.
Ma dobbiamo modificarla prima le mosse. Poi facciamo tutto. Che se no facciamo sempre qualche errore. poi potenziamo così. In più. chillato, dai, andiamo sempre a lei. Entrato. Vediamo come la... Quest'anno Perez. Vittoria, quello dovevamo fare.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal one, Karen. Here is your winner, the phenomenal...
A posto. Mo rimango solo all'incontro qua nelle Survivor Series e stiamo a posto.
I hope you don't think we're going to be friends. I certainly...
Hello to you, too. I figured we'd go hard in the ring since you're Team Raw and I'm Team SmackDown, but,
Just because we both come from famous wrestling lineage doesn't mean we have any...
You're right. I'm better than you, both in...
Ugh. I have a lot of respect for your aunt. You, not so much. You're only here because you're cashing in on her legacy.
Hey, nice to finally meet the EST of WWE.
What?
As in new S superstar in WWE. Ready to show Team Raw what's up tonight?
You know it. That's
Now that's the confidence I like to hear. And remember, the rest of Team SmackDown has your back. Although, ideally, we would have it.
Yeah, they said they were really trying to keep my debut a secret.
I get it. I mean, the WWE Universe is going to lose their minds when they realize you're related to Justine. And don't think I'm not going to fangirl out and grill you.
She's as awesome as you think. I pretty much spent every summer traveling with her on tour when I was growing up, just wanting to be her. Not sure much has changed, to be
I
honest.
respect that. I mean, there's something powerful about honoring those who came before you. See you.
Eva Mara.
Hi, I'm...
LJ, little Justine. Yeah, I overheard. How precious.
Yeah. I was actually going to say I recognize you from NXT 2.0. Ava Moreno, right? You had some great matches with Cora Jade. I didn't realize you had gotten drafted to SmackDown.
Guess your famous WWE legend aunt hasn't been able to get you up to speed on everything.
Honestly, we've been pretty busy prepping for my debut. I'm a little out of the loop on everything else. Who's your match with tonight?
I don't have a match on the show tonight. Not all of us are able to skip the line, LJ.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. There's a lot to take in, and I'm still trying to get the lay of the land.
Let me lay it out for you. A girl named Ava works her whole life to be the best athlete she can be. Excels at some things naturally, puts in the time to get better at the rest. Gets signed to WWE, continues to grind at the Performance Center doing everything the WWE way, makes a mark on NXT 2.0, wins her matches, and gets signed to SmackDown. Sounds pretty great, right?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Some of us work hard. Some of us work harder. And some of us, LJ, get to waltz into Survivor Series and get put into a match that the rest of us, those of us who have done everything by the book, would kill for.
It does sound unfair, but I'm good at this. I got here on my own.
Got here on your own? We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe you are good, and you'll prove that. Regardless, I haven't been given the same opportunity on this brand to prove how good I am. So excuse me if I don't play nice with little Justine, the legacy hire.
Come on, they bother you guys.
Sorry I wasn't able to check in with you sooner. It's always nuts backstage before a major show. And I lost a full 20 minutes to Happy Corbin, who wanted to practice a stand-up routine on me. Luckily, Xia Li overheard and protected me from his bad jokes. How are you doing? Feeling good about tonight?
Honestly, I'm ready. I've trained my whole life for this.
All right. Let's take that confidence, earned or not, and channel it into a great debut. For what it's worth, despite my history with your aunt, it really is my goal to help you succeed here.
You guys have some history, huh?
That's a conversation for another day. Stick around here long enough and you'll have history with everyone. Alliances, rivalries, heck, we even have our fair share of weddings. Although those rarely seem to work out. But let's talk about your debut. I've got your custom gear ready.
Custom gear? What do you mean?
Honestly, I get it. I wouldn't want to debut in it either.
No, I mean I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh. Not sure how this didn't get to you, but WWE management asked that you debut in a look that honors Justine's legacy. So they've made gear inspired by what your aunt wore when she won her first championship. Not that that specific match would be the moment I'd choose to commemorate. Justine got lucky.
But I brought my own gear. I designed it myself. Besides, I'm not sure if I want to use my aunt's image to establish my own. I want to make my own mark.
Listen, despite my personal feelings, it never hurts to get a rub from a WWE legend. It's also probably not wise to go against management on day one. But I know it's important to stand on your own 2 feet around here. Ultimately, the decision is yours. What do you want to do?
I'll wear the gear. Justine trained me. I wouldn't be here without her, and I do want to honor her legacy. If it gets me a massive pop, that's just an added bonus.
Great. Management will be happy that you're towing the line. Just bring the performance to complement it. Maybe dressing like your aunt will even inspire you in the ring. Better go get changed. It's go time.
Walked in WWE.
The wait is over for the reveal of Team SmackDown's mystery partner. The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match.
Ma 3 contro 3.
It's Team It's time for what we've all been waiting for. Raw and SmackDown Survivor Series clash between 6 of the most talented superstars we've ever had in this match.
6? I count 5 seasoned WWE superstars and a green as grass rookie who looks like a deer lost in headlights.
Justine's niece may not have a ton of experience, or any really, but she's got WWE in her blood, Corey. She got a nod to her Hall of Fame Odds first championship win in her brand new gear.
European uppercut.
Devastating brainbuster. There's no way to exaggerate what a brainbuster like that can do to you.
The fatigue is setting in for her.
Kick to the midsection.
She certainly has the confidence of her aunt. Looks like she's setting up for the Justine Jammer.
A tribute move in tribute gear? We're about to see a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
Not if Charlotte Flair has anything to say about it.
You only have one chance to make a first impression, and this one might include a hurt ankle.
And Rhea's taking advantage. Riptide! Covered by Ripley!
Rhea got her.
With the elimination, Team Raw now has the advantage.
What a letdown for the Blue Squad.
She definitely didn't expect to be out so early in this match. The top rope mishap and apparent ankle injury played a key role in that.
And it looks like Charlotte Flair is determined to add insult to injury.
Wait a minute. Hall of Famer Justine is here.
We haven't seen Justine in a WWE arena for over a decade.
One thing is clear, the WWE Universe is thrilled to see this venerated 6-time women's champion here tonight in any circumstance.
And it looks like Justine is just as thrilled to see them. Things might not have turned out how she wanted for her niece, but she's loving this crowd.
I'm just hoping that Justine can get her niece on the right track. After this debut, she certainly needs some guidance.
tamam.
I can't say that was the debut we were hoping.
I don't know what happened. It was like you said, I got a little inspired by Justine, and I wanted to do her
So you decided to do something showy. Took your eyes off what was happening.
I'm sorry. I won't let it happen
You
again.
did. Remember, you're here because you're good. And you could be great. I wouldn't have any patience for Justine's brat, no-talent niece.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm a WWE legend. I'll do my best at damage control. At least you have some goodwill from WWE management since you decided to wear the gear.
At least I'll get to wear the gear I designed next week on SmackDown.
Sure, now's definitely the time to be worried about your appearance.
Did you hear that pop?
What? The sound of my ankle popping or my career imploding?
Oh, how is that ankle? Or more importantly, how's that ego?
Ankle's okay. Ego? That's another story.
Well, your gear looked great.
Thanks. Sorry I couldn't do you proud.
You always make me proud. Just have a better match next time. Besides, you may have made a mistake in the ring, but Charlotte still acted out of line. If I was medically cleared for in-ring action, I would put the Queen in her place.
Believe me, I'm mad about it. But I'm not sure that Charlotte did anything you wouldn't have done.
Nah, but one of the perks of having a career-ending injury is getting to apply unrealistic standards on the next generation. Why do you think I like training you so much?
Right.
Listen, I don't want to leave if you need to talk, but I got word that WWE management wants to chat before we head out. Something about the buzz online, whatever that means. You okay?
If anyone taught me how to be resilient, it's you. I'm fine. I'll talk to you later.
That's my girl. I'll find you in a bit.
What was that about? I like to show off as much as the next person, but that...
Sorry. I understand why you're upset, but
You grew up learning from one of the most talented WWE legends in history, and that's your best? I did a better job teaching myself in my backyard. Don't expect this to blow over with...
But what people forget is that for someone to win, someone else has to lose.
It is better to win, though.
Of course. Actually, speaking of winning, I have a few developments that Ruthless Digressions listeners will be thrilled to hear about.
Oh, care to share with those listeners or your co-host?
Like I told my niece at Survivor Series, patience, Robin, patience.
Hey! Welcome to SmackDown.
Thanks. You know, after what Liv said at Survivor Series, I was...
Oh, you won't be. But I have a different perspective than the rest of the girls. In fact, I'm actually usually pretty rude to the newbies because, well...
But I plan on coming for that champion.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious! After your huge mistake...
I think we're done here.
LJ, welcome to SmackDown. How you doing?
Yeah, not the debut I was hoping for.
Well, you're here now and have your whole career ahead of you. Listen, I may just be a cameraman, so I can't help train you, but I've been with WWE long.
How do I get a match?
Well, you want to talk to Molly first so she can let you know what management has in mind for you.
What do you mean, talking to people?
I mean just that. Aside from being...
Seems so easy.
It is.
I understand.
Definitely not.
Okay, so check my social media.
Any other questions?
How do I improve my skills?
It's just like the old saying
You said it's usually up to me what I want to...
Sure is.
Okay, cool.
Any other
What would you recommend?
Honestly, the tofu.
Noted.
Any other...
Thanks, Tom. I think...
Fantastic.
So, I know I didn't exactly get the best start, but I've got my head on straight now and I'm ready to go.
That's great to hear.
What do you have for me tonight?
Now here's something that's less great to hear. WWE management thinks that after everything that's happened, we should take a beat before we put the spotlight back on you.
Don't worry, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. But I need to redeem myself and show the WWE Universe what I can really do. I need at least a little spotlight.
I think you might have to settle for no spotlight. Backstage sentiment on you is not good right now. You may be a SmackDown superstar, but you've got an uphill battle if you actually want to be on the show.
So my match tonight is...
Non-existent.
Ah. What can I do? I don't want to just sit in catering.
No one does. But this will all blow over. My advice until then, find some way to make an impact. Be so good in the ring that they can't deny you.
How am I supposed to do that if I can't get a match?
I said I couldn't get you a match on SmackDown. There are other opportunities to wrestle. Actually, I can pull some strings and get you on main event. You'll need to find an opponent, though. Most of the roster is pretty busy with commitments on SmackDown, and I don't have time to play matchmaker.
Pretty busy or pretty mad at me, from the sound of it.
Yeah, I may have heard those rumblings. Although, have you met Ava Moreno yet? She's pretty new to SmackDown too, and also would have something to gain with a good showing on main event.
We've met. I'm not sure she wants to work with me.
Neither of you have to work with anyone. You just have to show up and fight each other. Get her to agree to that, and I'll set up the match. If there's some sort of beef between you two, lean into it. No one said the match had to be friendly.
Non siamo veramente.
Well, if it isn't little Justine. I would say I'm sorry how your big debut turned out, but I don't like to lie. What do you want?
What do I want? I just feel like maybe we got off on the wrong foot at Survivor Series. Tensions were high. I probably unintentionally insulted you. I just want to make amends. I bet we have more in common than you think. Needs, goals, that sort of thing.
You must really need something.
I was hoping we could help each other.
Molly says she can get me a match on main event if I can find an opponent.
After everything you said at Survivor Series, I thought of you. Are you interested?
Sure.
Great. That was actually easier than I thought.
Oh, but let me be clear. I want a match on main event, but not one against you. I want to make an impact here in WWE and make my matches count. It doesn't help me at all to defeat some jobber.
What did you just call me?
If I wasn't perfectly clear at Survivor Series, I like people who've come up the right way and paid their dues. Not nieces who get handed special treatment because of what family they're a part of. And if that wasn't enough, I certainly don't like you after you proved me right and made a mess of things.
Regardless of what you think of me, I don't see how just sitting around and complaining is going to change anything.
I know as well as you do that no one else in the locker room is gonna help you. You want a match with me? Prove that you have what it takes when you have to work for an opportunity. Pay some dues and stop waltzing around expecting special treatment.
I don't waltz.
We can agree to disagree, LJ.
Continua la storia. Sì.
Hey, what's up? I was actually.
You were?
Yeah, I loved watching old clips of your aunt on the network when I was growing up. So it was really cool to see you come out of.
Would have been cooler to win. What are
Just doing some photo shoots and a little press. Honestly, it's been nice to be backstage at a show where I don't have to keep a lookout for toxic attraction.
Want some help?
If you're offering, yeah. Honestly, I think they're just jealous. They may be hot and talented, but they could never do what I do. For what?
Not at all. It's not like I'm spread too thin with all my.
The following is a tag team.
Scusa, mossa ecco. Devo fare questa è un'altra missione.
I've got some good news for you.
You've actually got a match for me this week?
Actually, yeah.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that kind
I should clarify. It's not on SmackDown, but at a non-televised...
A match?
Winning the match would help you gain even...
Evento live.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal one, Karen.
Battevo.
I respect the effort. But it's gonna take a little...
Justin Butler. Siamo parecchi. Just shot the wedge. mossa. Non dovrei neanche andare.
Now, I heard you're making some waves lately. Waves in the kiddie pool.
Maybe, but
Didn't say that you did. Just like I didn't come to WWE to be pushed as the next big...
Why did you bring up being fired? Is this
Started that way, but admittedly it took...
Attacco e ripresa.
Are you flying out for some exciting mocap action too?
I am.
This is going to be awesome! Do you think they'll let us keep the funny suits? I hope so.
Sorry you have to settle for getting into the ring
Sure, but you'll be doing all her moves.
Why would I be doing all her moves?
Because you're doubling for her? Did nobody tell you? Awkward.
I don't want to make a...
I hear you. I guess they just think there's no one in the...
I get it. It's just not what I thought I was...
Don't worry, it'll be fun.
Aspetta di match uncapped. Ma qua facciamo questa delle missioni un po' stacchiate. Se no si fa troppo tardi.
What time did the My Rise crew get here? They're such a hassle to deal with. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. Friendly reminder to all talent and crew, please only use 3 squares of toilet paper. We have sensitive plumbing here. Ooh, we haven't had a session like this since the one for 2K20. Yikes.
Sì, guarda sta fede.
You know what? Do whatever you want. Why am I even here? I know it's weird with no audience, but I don't know. Pretend this is WrestleMania at the Performance Center. Come on, mix it up a bit. You've already got enough footage of that move. You look great. I mean, not really. No one can look good in a mocap suit, but your moves look great. I gotta get booked in the NBA. Dribble with your left hand, dribble with your right hand. Now shoot.
One.
So much easier than this.
Ring that bell.
Valla bro.
Looks like you were right about making a statement. That was a well-earned.
No problem, Corey. I was happy to help.
Well, that was certainly a good start. How'd you like to give the trainers
What'd you have in mind?
Nikita Lyons, Kaden Carter, and Zaya Lee are coming to the PC for a social media shoot. But I know they'd love to get in some
Sounds
ring.
good. I can hang out for another day or
That's
so.
up to you. But you won't need a hotel. They'll be here any... Great. Who would you like to face?
I'll go up against Nikita.
Sounds good. I'll let her know.
Sali il... so. Dei rispetto a Nikita Lyons. Добре.
Someone's been busy.
I'm not just having matches for your benefit. And I don't super appreciate your social media commentary.
I don't really care about the motivation. Besides, I've realized something.
What's that?
Having a handful of matches is not the equivalent of putting in years of work at the Performance Center. You know, that thing you have to do if you didn't grow up with a famous wrestling family? The so-called dues you've paid over the past couple of weeks are pretty insignificant.
You're backing out of facing me on main event?
I didn't say that. Because I also realized I can harness how unfair this is for my own good. Even if you can't benefit from your pedigree due to your overwhelming lack of talent, there's no reason why I shouldn't. And like it or not, and I do not, having a match with you, LJ, will increase my standing in the eyes of the short-sighted, legend-obsessed WWE management, especially when I win.
So you're in?
I'm in. But I can't just squash you on main event. If we want people to stand up and really take notice, we're gonna have to have one banger of a match. So don't hold back. I know I won't.
You're determined to make this personal, aren't you?
If it encourages you to try a little harder than you did at Survivor Series, yes.
Fine. I'll ask Molly to set it up. We can settle this in the ring.
That's literally all I've been asking to do.
Benedetta.
Ruthless Universe? You know I'm not one for spoilers, but I have it on good authority that the next episode of WWE's main event is going to be can't miss. So don't miss it.
This wrestler grew up in the... Welcome to main event, where Justine's niece is looking to put her Survivor Series debut in the rearview mirror against up-and-coming superstar Ava Moreno.
I've seen Ava at the PC, and she's as determined to make it in WWE as anyone out there. She'll be looking to make quick work of her unseasoned opponent.
Come on, Corey. Give Ava's opponent a chance. Rumor has it she's been hustling to get much-needed ring reps, so I, for one, am looking forward to seeing what she can do.
Able to parry that one. She did her homework there.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups. Looks like they're looking for a clover leaf. Oh, into a backbreaker. Painful.
She's starting to look concerned. Power for the suplex. And she is rapidly dictating the pace.
Yeah, she's proven difficult to grab a hold of.
Oh!
Ah, look at this. So much damage inflicted. Both wrists captured, and that was nasty.
If this works, it could change the course of the match.
Look at the height. Moreno was waiting for that.
Coś poszło.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, that backfired on her. From behind.
German suplex.
9.
Using the knee.
High impact crossbody. Both wrists captured. Come on, you don't hit a WWE official.
It was clearly an accident, Corey.
But one that it looks like Ava is willing to take advantage of.
Drop toe hold onto the chair.
A chair, a downed referee, and an opportunity? What's she gonna do?
Is she going to use the chair?
Guess she decided to fight fair.
Ouch.
And Ava Moreno gets the win.
It seems like she was trying to do the honorable thing, but it backfired.
You'd think winning would be more important than honor, Byron.
Either way, I can't imagine this second-generation superstar is very happy with the outcome.
At least one person's happy here. This could be the type of win that could really generate some momentum for Ava Moreno.
No, se dobbiamo farla face, l'hai fatto cosa face. Ma prendevo la sede, poi diventava il dopo face. Un casino.
Well, pretty pleased with how that match went.
Of course you are. You cheated.
What are you talking about? The refs certainly didn't see anything.
You pulled out a chair.
Ava may have done that, but you, of all people, should know that it doesn't matter what actually happens. It only matters what others, in this case the ref, sees, or think they see.
Me of all people? What does that mean?
I told you I would make the WWE Universe stand up and take notice.
This wasn't what we talked about. We were going to put on a competitive match.
What can I say? It may not have been what you had in mind, but I was always planning to make our match a little extra. Didn't go exactly as I thought it would, but lucky for me, you don't even know how to cheat right. And now everyone's talking about the victory I claimed over little Justine.
Ava's right about that. It's the most buzzworthy main event match we've seen in a while. And not just the finish. You two are really going at it. It's got so much attention that management wants a rematch.
A fair one this time, I hope. Let me prove I'm better than her.
Yes, because matches in WWE are always above board and no one tries any shenanigans. But to your point, the rematch will be no DQ, which means shenanigans are legal.
Abbastanza squalifica.
Get ready for one of WWE's most... After fireworks in their last match, Ava Moreno and her opponent are facing off again in a no disqualification match to take care of their unfinished business.
I don't know about you, Cole, but I love that Ava will do anything to get the W. Should come in handy under these rules, or lack thereof.
Let's see if Ava's opponent can match Moreno's intensity without losing focus. You have to think she needs a strong result here to restore her confidence after taking a loss.
Brainbuster.
Landing like that can do some lasting damage to the spine.
Yeah, no chiropractor has a cure for what we just saw. She's been on the offensive for a little while now. She's...
Nice takedown, looking to lock it in. The bell lock is in.
I'm not sure there's anything she can do here.
And she lets her out of the submission.
I don't know if it's mercy or if it's someone who's not done playing with their prey.
Springboard.
Shooting star press.
That was coming in hot at breakneck speed. Going fast and living dangerously. Real European uppercut.
Setting foot in the ring now. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Oh, kendo stick wrapped around the head. Jumping knee strike on point. She's looking for the win.
Incredible power to kick out at just one.
Kick right on point. Things not going how she'd like.
This is where endurance becomes so important. Uh-oh, we know what's next. The color never ceases to amaze me. Ava felt the full force of that one.
It's over, all in a night's work. Here is your winner, the phenomenal one, Karen.
Muito.
That's more like it. I think I've proven my point. I'm better.
I guess you can keep up with me when I'm having a bad day. But better? You must have lost count, LJ. We're even. We both have 1 win and 1 loss.
Ava's right on that point.
Of course you'd be on her side.
Do you really think I have it out for you somehow? Ava's right. As far as WWE is concerned, you're square. So, if you really want to settle the score, this needs to be a best out of 3 series. At least that's what management thinks.
Fine. I'll beat her on the next main event too.
They'd actually like you to have the final match on SmackDown.
On SmackDown?
Are you serious?
That's what I said, didn't I?
Then I can't wait to beat her on SmackDown.
Oh, calm down. Act like you go here.
Just one thing. The show's already been booked and is pretty tight. I could only get you a little time. So it's officially a 5-minute time limit match. My recommendation, if you want to finally settle this, someone better win quickly.
Un 5 minuti.
Hey, I've been looking for you, but I haven't seen you around the locker room.
You have? Honestly, I haven't had a reason to be in the SmackDown locker room before now.
Yeah, I've been wanting to apologize for what I said to you at Survivor's.
You were maybe just a little.
You made a mistake. Something I've done a few times in my career. Heck, I even crashed a wedding once. Not my proudest moment.
You weren't mad?
Oh, we were. But if we stayed mad at every loss, no one would ever be friends. So I'm sorry. And I'm excited for your match tonight. As far as I'm...
You watched our first main event match?
Of course. Though, while I respect that you didn't try to cheat, you
Fair enough.
Good luck out there.
Vale, che morgo forte come. Vabbè.
No longer in someone else's. For those of you who have been following Ava Moreno and her opponent's rivalry over on Main Event, you're in for a treat. They're here on SmackDown to settle the score.
And for those of you new to the rivalry, you're in for a treat too. These two haven't been in WWE very long, but they're already determined to crush each other.
Unfortunately, they won't have much crushing time as this is a 5-minute time limit match, so they better crush quickly.
Ah, kick! Nasty kick. And if you're on the receiving end of that move, you got to be rethinking a few things.
That is, if you can think at all right now.
Half and half suplex.
Lights out.
Both wrists captured. Oh my God. Springboard moonsault. Wow. And she can't find a response for this assault.
Yeah, she needs to create an opportunity for herself fast.
Oh, knee right to the face. Things taking a turn for her now. As the leg drop, fisherman suplex. Oh, God, knee meets face. Oh, this is gonna be great. Looking for the second, and now perhaps. Again, that's two.
And perhaps a trifecta.
And now she has the sturdy upper hand.
Yeah, she just continues to unload on her opponent.
Working on the arm bringer. Oh, and a kick. That was nasty.
Brainbuster to the dome.
Boom. Boom. Standing shooting star press. Incredible. There's two. Barely kicks out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Strong kick. My goodness.
She
She was clearly waiting for that. These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
From behind, a counter roll takedown. Bridges back. This could do it.
Kick out before the count. Setting them up for
fisherman buster.
That's gotta be it. She pops the shoulder up and one.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there.
Now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Wearing that area down here. You can see the agony on her face. This is painful. Can she hang on? She might tap it. And she releases the hold as she feels that enough damage has been done.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission. Think about all the pain she's in right now.
There's no shame in giving up now.
Look at this, refusing to tap and fights out of the STA. Able to get out of the way.
A commanding rush of attacks. Here it comes.
Ava with a cause for concern.
Try and end it.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal one.
It's like I've always said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And did you see the finish of that match? What a victory! In fact, it's a day of victories for this whole family. Not only did my niece triumph in her first match on SmackDown, it's finally time for that big announcement I've been teasing. As you know, I recently appeared at Survivor Series, and it seemed that impromptu moment scratched an itch that the WWE Universe didn't even know they had. After some talks with corporate, we've come to an arrangement, and starting next episode, Ruthless Digressions will be an official WWE podcast. It'll be all the same content you love, just with a little more WWE oomph behind it, including a brand new studio set so we can record video for all our exclusive interviews. Move over, Broken Skull Sessions and Steve Austin. There's a new podcast host in town, and it's me.
아무도 무서운 사람도. Sta un messaggio. No, pezzo. Guardate tu, sei stati con me, buonanotte.